Welcome to the jungle, folks. We have the Margays hosting the Scarlet Ember. This should be a pretty good game. The tops of each division coming out into the season. Margays sitting at, well, Margays aren't the top of the division because they have a behemoth in the Sea Dogs in their division. But second best in the division, still an elite team. Margays, headed by Pascal. Everybody knows that. He's trying to redeem himself this year. After crumbling in the playoffs last year, Kowalski and the gang, their window seems to be closing. Last year, they were the clear favorite in the North, and this year, everybody's catching up. Scarlet Ember, on the other hand, 8 straight appearances in the playoffs, no championships to show for it, only 1 championship appearance. So it's not, they brag about it, but it's kind of with a grain of salt. They know they haven't been as successful as they want in 8 tries. So they have the solid team together. Jack's still going strong in his 5th year. Got Ramsey and Skogstad. They came on strong late in the season as the duo to watch at the back of the set. So it'll be interesting to see if Skinner has these guys programmed in to know that Jack takes the top half and Skogstad and Ramsey take the bottom half. It'll be pretty good. They got Rutledge, who's really he had problems, adjusting to the league with the Jocks last year, was demanding all kinds of salaries, and they got him. They still think he's really talented and just needs the opportunity to be in the right place, and Skinner's a pretty good coach for people that are bouncing around. So Rutledge, and then you got Burton on the bottom half, really good at dodging, not really much else. Margays turned everybody's head this offseason when they decided to they traded up for the first pick in the draft, and then they take Dimitri Accardi, just a guy 51 rated, no real impressive stats, but he's younger. He's a plug-in captain of the team. He's right in lockstep with Kowalski's philosophy. So they were really looking for a captain there, and they also got a really good deal with the Gremlins trading Samir for Jay Woods. Got younger, got faster. They lost Streets was the big thing. He was one of the best dashers in the league, was really almost the team MVP last year. So he won it out, and they just had to fill in. And Jay Woods is he's a competent dasher, and he's rookie of the year. He really hasn't played up to it in his sophomore season, but in his 3rd season, let's see what he does. And then Raj Timor, the 2nd-year guy, they really hit the mark well with him. He's already coming into the season with a 91 throw rating. He's looking like he's going to be Pascal by the end of the year. They're going to have a really solid duo. Raj Timor, he's ready to come out and play. And they stole him in the draft last year. He fell unbelievably low to 7, I believe, and they got him. Everything seemed to be up for the Margays all season last year, and then for some reason they just fell apart in the playoffs. Everybody's still scratching their head about that one, but they hope to erase that from their lore and follow it up with a remarkable season. And let's just get it started. Going to be Skogstad versus Woods. Dashing should be pretty even here. Margays win the start. And Pascal gets Jack out to begin things. And Rutledge dodged by Accardi in his first action as a pro. And Pascal dodges Ramsey. And Pascal gets Ramsey out. And Pascal dodges, having a strong showing from Pascal right now. Gets Rutledge. He's just going through the whole team. Pascal dodges again. They keep going for him. And he gets Burton out. Not even a chance. And Pascal, just solid 99 index set. Perfect. Margays get the 2nd start. Timor caught by Jack with a weak throw. And Jack gets Pascal. Jack, he always has at least 1 in a game. Skogstad catches. There's that defense they're building up. And Jack gets Irwin out, all up to Accardi in his first throw. Jack catches. And just completely back and forth. The two towers of Pascal and Jack meeting, but not really meeting. They just kind of pass each other. So 1-1. Margays get the 3rd start. Woods is on it today. Pascal caught by Jack to begin things. Jack gets Woods out. And Timor, another weak throw. Jack catches, but Jack gets dodged by Irwin. And Irwin caught, intercepted by Skogstad. And Jack gets a cardi out, and the Scarlet Ember taking a 2-1 lead. It just, I don't know how they're getting through them that quickly. And Jack just goes on. And when he goes on, he just goes on. It's crazy. And that's why he's so valuable to the team. You know, you really can throw out his ratings and his, when he's on, he's kind of like Charlie. And when he can take over a set, you know, there's not really many people like that. He just does it. It's crazy. Scarlet Ember win their first set. And Jay Woods intercepts a weak throw by Jack. Pascal gets Skogstad out. And Jay Woods, another catch, interception. Pascal, Rutledge out. And Pascal catches Burton. This just been back and forth. No real good sets. It's just one way or the other. And Jay Woods coming up big with 2 interceptions. And Pascal, solid. And, you know, Scarlet Ember like Swiss cheese. Need a set where they're both on, and it'd be a really good game. Margays win the 5th set start, and Pascal gets Jack. Ramsey gets Pascal. We might have an interesting set here. Timor gets Skogstad out, tit for tat. Ramsey gets Woods. Timor caught by Ramsey. Ramsey gets Irwin out. Accardi caught by Ramsey. Ramsey, see, this is what we're talking about. Ramsey is coming up in rank in his 3rd season. He's really showing he can command a set when Jack's down. And that's what they need. They need that nice backup. So Scarlet Ember 3-2 lead. They're playing much more cohesive as a unit. You haven't seen Timor really step up as a second fiddle right now. And I mean, Accardi is his first game, his first time out. Not really expecting anything from him. Woods playing well when he is, but they're just not. It's still just back and forth. It's not a good team sets together. Scarlet Ember get the 6th set start. Jack gets Pascal out at the top of the set. Timor gets Jack out, though. Ramsey gets Woods. Timor caught by Skogstad. Ramsey dodged by Irwin. Can they rescue this? No, Skogstad catches. All up to Accardi. Accardi can't get it. Ramsey, good throw. Scarlet Ember knocking on the door. I did not think the Scarlet Ember would win this game at all. I thought they were a paper tiger, and the Margays were just generationally more talented than them. But they've held on, and they just played like such a team unit. Jack's gone. Ramsey steps in. Defense, Skogstad, solid. You know, we haven't actually heard from Rutledge today, so it's really more like a 3-person team, but they're so cohesive. I mean, they're the number 1 happiest team in the league, the best chemistry in the league, and this is what you see. I mean, you just see they're the 2nd best catching team in the league, which is kind of surprising, but this is what you see. They play with each other so well. They know where to fill in each other's gaps. Jack's down, okay, I'm there. Skogstad's down, okay, I'm there. And Margays just really don't have an answer other than Pascal having a good set, but you can't get a good set if Jack gets him out at the top. So let's see what happens here. See if Jay Woods can get the set start. Margays get the set start. Pascal dodged by Jack. And Jack dodged by Pascal. Uh-oh. And Pascal barely gets Jack out. And Pascal dodges Ramsey. Gets Skogstad out. And Pascal, he's on. He's on, but he gets caught by Rutledge. And Rutledge, terrible throw. Jay Woods catches. And Timor, a huge throw to Burton to get him out. And the Margays clawing back to life with Pascal as the man to get them there. And they're just trying to take it set by set. They need another, you know, Timor came up big that set. Woods came up big, so they're playing like a team unit right now. Scarlet Ember win the set start. And Jack gets Pascal. This is going to be big. Can they overcome it? Timor gets Jack out. It's even playing field. Ramsey gets Woods. Ramsey catches Irwin. Uh-oh. Can Timor salvage the game? And Timor, oh my God. What the heck? Let's back up here. Ramsey gets Timor out. And Accardi with a good throw, his first points of his career, gets Ramsey out. and Skogstad dodged by Accardi, and Accardi gets Skogstad. Rookie stand, but Rutledge gets Accardi out. Good stand by Accardi. He's the last man left to save the game, but Scarlet Ember played such a good team unit ball. 41 index, close game. You know, their participations were similar, but just team playing wise, Scarlet Ember were way more impressive. Dimitri Accardi, really a solid showing from him. Got 2 points. His numbers were pretty good. Timor, he played okay. His efficiency wasn't what it needs to be a second fiddle. I mean, Pascal, 13 targets, and what are you going to do? You had to have somebody back there. Timor, he's just adjusting to the role. Woods got the majority of the dashes, got 2 interceptions, so he had a pretty good game. But Scarlet Ember just played as a team unit. I mean, Ramsey played just as well as Jack. Skogstad had some defensive stops, 1 interception, 3 other catches. Scarlet Ember, team unit. Well, this is the proof that team ball still wins games. And, that gives hope to teams like the Gremlins that are like, we don't have any talent, but we have a core unit. And you can still win games like that. It just gets harder in the playoffs, obviously, when the superstars are super. And this has been another Dodgeball production presented by Saturn. And we will see you to end the day with the #1 super hyped, supercharged Sea Dogs heading into Washington, D.C. to play McFadden, the Glove, and the Dizzy Devils.